Hey, everybody! Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions? Like every day looks the same and you're not really living, just existing? That, my friend, is a rut. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be a life sentence. In this video, we're diving deep into the 5 telltale signs that you're stuck in a rut, and trust me, I've been there. We're going to talk about why you might be feeling unmotivated, why that routine that used to work is now making you crazy, and how to tell if you're really making progress in your life. Most importantly, I'm going to give you the tools to break free and start living a life that lights you up again. So, if you're ready to ditch the rut and step into your power, keep watching. Okay, let's talk about motivation or lack thereof. We all have those days where we just don't feel like doing much, but when that feeling becomes the norm, it's a sign. It's like your inner compass is trying to tell you something's off. Think about it. Remember a time when you were excited, really fired up about something? You probably felt like you could take on the world, right? That's because passion fuels motivation. So when you're feeling that dip in motivation, it's time to ask yourself, what are you missing? What used to light you up? Maybe you've gotten so caught up in the day-to-day grind that you've forgotten about the things that bring you joy. Or maybe you've been playing it safe, too afraid to go after what you really want. Here's the thing. Life is too short to be stuck in a perpetual state of blah. You deserve to feel that fire in your belly again. So how do you get it back? Start by reconnecting with your passions. What did you love doing as a kid? What are you naturally drawn to? What makes you feel truly alive? Once you identify those things, find ways to incorporate them back into your life. It doesn't have to be this big, dramatic overhaul. Start small. Take a class, pick up a hobby, listen to that music that makes you want to dance. The key is to inject some fun and excitement back into your days. Routines can be great, don't get me wrong. They provide structure, help us stay organized, and make life a little easier. But there's a fine line between a helpful routine and one that's sucking the life out of you. If you're waking up dreading the day ahead, feeling like you're just going through the motions, it's time to shake things up. Remember, we're creatures of habit, and when we get too comfortable in our routines, our brains basically go on autopilot. We stop noticing the good, the bad, and everything in between. We become numb to the world around us. And that, my friend, is a recipe for feeling stuck. So how do you break free from the monotony? Start by identifying the areas in your life that feel the most stagnant. Is it your morning routine, your commute, your evenings? Once you've pinpointed the culprits, it's time to get creative and inject some novelty into your days. Instead of hitting snooze 5 times, try waking up earlier and going for a walk or hitting the gym. Break up your workday with a quick workout or a walk outside. Instead of defaulting to Netflix every night, try a new recipe, call a friend, or explore your city. The key is to introduce small changes that disrupt your autopilot and force you to be more present. Let's talk about progress. Because let's be honest, seeing progress in our lives is what keeps us motivated and moving forward. But what happens when you feel like you're working, you're hustling, but you're not getting anywhere? That's a major sign that you're stuck in a rut. It's like you're on a hamster wheel, putting in all this effort but not actually going anywhere. And that can be incredibly frustrating and disheartening. So how do you break free and start seeing real, tangible progress? First, you need to define what progress actually means to you. Is it getting that promotion, buying a house, writing a book? Whatever it is, get clear on your goals and write them down. There's something incredibly powerful about putting pen to paper and making your goals a reality. Once you know what you want, it's time to break those big, audacious goals down into smaller, more manageable steps. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be achieved overnight. It's about taking consistent action, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, even when you're scared. Because every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to where you want to be. And as you start to see those small wins, it will fuel your motivation and give you the momentum you need to keep going. We're social creatures by nature, hardwired for connection and belonging. So when we feel disconnected from the people we love or the activities that bring us joy, it can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. And you guessed it, it's a major sign that you're stuck in a rut. Think about it. When was the last time you had a really good laugh with friends? Or lost yourself in a hobby you love? When we're stuck in a rut, we tend to isolate ourselves, whether consciously or unconsciously. We withdraw from social events, we stop making time for the things we enjoy, and we slowly start to feel disconnected from the world around us. But here's the thing. Connection is vital to our happiness and well-being. It gives us a sense of purpose, belonging, and support. So if you're feeling disconnected, it's time to prioritize reconnecting with the people and activities that light you up. Reach out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Schedule that coffee date you've been putting off, or join a club or group that aligns with your interests. Remember, building meaningful connections takes effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. And while you're at it, don't forget to nurture the relationships you already have. We all daydream. It's a natural part of being human. But there's a difference between harmless daydreaming and constantly fantasizing about a different life. If you're finding yourself constantly wishing things were different, it's a sign that you're not fully satisfied with your current reality. And that, my friend, is a one-way ticket to Rut City. Think about it. What are you daydreaming about? A different job? A new relationship? More money? Whatever it is, it's a reflection of something that's missing in your life. But here's the thing. Daydreaming alone won't change your circumstances. In fact, it can actually keep you stuck by giving you the illusion of progress without requiring any real effort. So how do you break free from the daydream cycle and start creating a life you don't need to escape from? It starts by acknowledging your dissatisfaction and identifying the root cause. What's making you unhappy? What do you want to change? Once you have clarity, it's time to take action. Remember those goals we talked about earlier? This is where they come in. Use your daydreams as fuel to set intentions and create a plan. Break down those big dreams into smaller, actionable steps and start taking action towards them. Remember, even small steps in the right direction can lead to big changes over time. So don't let your dreams stay just that, dreams. So there you have it, the 5 signs you're stuck in a rut and, more importantly, the tools to break free. Remember, life is too short to be anything but happy. Don't be afraid to shake things up, try new things, and go after what you really want. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these signs resonated with you the most? What steps are you going to take to break free from your rut? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you. Setting goals is one of the most powerful ways to break free from a rut. Goals give you a sense of direction and purpose, helping you focus on what's truly important. When you have clear, achievable goals, you're more motivated to take action and make progress. But how do you set effective goals? Start by making them SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," say, "I will go to the gym 3 times a week for the next month." This way, you have a clear target to aim for and a timeline to keep you accountable. Another tip is to break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps. If your goal is to write a book, start with a daily word count or a weekly chapter goal. Celebrate each small victory along the way. It will keep you motivated and moving forward. Lastly, don't be afraid to adjust your goals as needed. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes you need to pivot. The important thing is to stay flexible and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. So what goals will you set today to break free from your rut? Write them down, make a plan, and start taking action. You've got this. Please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional wellness and self-care tips videos.